Delayed gratification and not delayed pain. Hello, good evening. Welcome to today's live. My name is Coach Vivian Ikechi, the financial woman advocate. I help basically 9 to 5 workers and stay at home mom to create extra source of income leveraging the internet. Today, I want to discuss with you the second cure for a lean pocket. Yesterday I did one, it's 7. So today we are going to take number 2, which is controlling thy expenditure. We are looking at this book, The Richest Man in Babylon by George Clarkson. We are trying to pick out some lessons from this book. So today we are looking at the second cure for not having money, always lacking money, always being in the stage of not having enough, lack, penury, wanting more. One of the cures is what we are going to talk about today, and which is control that expenditure. Okay, yesterday we looked at a part of what you earn is yours to keep. The first thing first is to find out if you have anything doing. From that thing you have doing, that is where your riches is going to come from. So don't disregard whatever you're doing. Don't think that this thing is too tiny. No, I can't make it with this one. No. The Bible says, whatever your hands findeth to do, do it with all thy might. So, with that thing you're doing, that is what we are trying to help you so that you can have a fat purse. So, pay attention to what you're doing right now. Practice it very well. Get used to it. Learn the trade. Learn whatever you're doing, because it is from that same thing that your hand is finding doing that you're going to be rich. That skill, that experience, that story you're going through, whatever. So today we are looking at number 2, which is controlled expenditure. A lot of persons, when they earn money, no matter how little it is or no matter how much it is, they don't really know how to spend. Okay, it comes to them easily to spend than to save. That is because of how we were wired, or maybe their upbringing, their childhood, or the people they stayed with. They tend to wear the character of their upbringing. Maybe they see their mom always spending money, always buying things. The woman did not tell them, okay, this part you're going to save it. Like I tell my children, I got a colo box for them. Any money that they were given, the first thing that runs to their mind is to go and put it in my piggy bank. That is the culture I've started building in my children, because when I was growing up, I never grew up with that culture of when you get money, save. No, it wasn't there. So I have to create that life in my children by getting all of them a colo box. You may not need to break your head, just get one empty beverage container. Use sellotape, seal the mat, open where they can be putting that money. So encourage them to save. Okay, that will help them in their adulthood. So a lot of persons grew up with that knowledge of attaching money to spending, and that is why as soon as they receive their paycheck or their salary or wages or whatever, the first thing that they do is to start spending. From that very moment that that money touches their hand, they will start spending it until the money is now remaining little. That is when they now say, oh, lo and behold, I've not set anything aside. Then they will now decide to, like, okay, let me put this one aside. But it doesn't work that way, because that one you put aside, you see that one need will come again, and they'll still go and double on that need, on that money, and use it. And at the end of the month, they are left with zero. I'm not saying this I'm not saying this out of how will I put it, out of fiction. This is what happens to me. I'm sharing my experience. Okay, I'm telling you what happened to me, my experience for the couple of years I spent in the bank before I sat myself down and I was like, is this how I will continue every month? Nothing is in the pocket. What is the solution? So that was when I started going into personal development, and I came across this book. Oh my God, it was a game changer for me. It was a game changer. So I've been hearing save, but it wasn't really coming through. I was like, it's not enough now. What am I saving for? I beg. I'll just be living life, believing that next month salary will still enter. Or maybe one good Samaritan will dash me money. Like, I was believing on luck, okay, but that did not go down well with me. I have to learn the hard way. So I'm coming here to share my experience so that you too will not learn the hard way. You learn from my experience, and then do things are right so that you can have a positive 2025. Because actually, if you don't fix your finance, like I said the other time, that poverty is not a respecter of gender, it's not a respecter of your profession. Even the prophet in the Bible, the widow's husband, he was a prophet. Poverty disgraced him because he lacked financial discipline. So that's the essence of this live streaming tonight. So you have to you have to control your expenditure. If you don't control your expenditure, you will not be able to save. You will not be able to keep a part of what you earn for a keep. You will not be able to do that because everything will come to you for you to, satisfy it. And look at, let me share an exempt from the book, which is page 41. Let me share an exempt concerning that. It say, I say to you that just as weed grows in the field wherever the farmer leaves a space for their roots, even so freely do desire grow in men whenever there is a possibility of their being gratified. What does it mean? As long as that money is in your hand and is carelessly, there's no budget for it, there's no budget for that cash in your hand, okay? Expenses knows that there is money in your hand and there is possibility of you satisfying that need. That need will come. For instance, you can just keep money aside and say, okay, this 10,000 naira, I'm just keeping it in case of anything. You just mentioned that in case of anything. Lo and behold, anything will come. You just see somebody, hey, my brother, please, 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 sorry. Hey, our gas just finished. Just help me, help me, help me. I'll give you tomorrow. Tomorrow, I swear. I promise you, I'll give you tomorrow. You say, but just because the money is kept for anything now, so something came, they will so emotionally blackmail you that you will like, oh, yeah, take. Shey, you say tomorrow, you say tomorrow. Tomorrow will now come, say, hey, I'm very sorry. That money I was expecting did not, the money has entered voicemail. Oh. If you like, try all you could. Is your neighbor now, or maybe your relative or your son. You don't even know what to do. Before they will give you that money, and maybe they will not start giving you, take hold this 1,000. Manage this with that, I will give you. No be me, I go pay you. Once that person wey owe me give me, your money has entered voicemail. But why were they able to get you? Because you don't have a particular plan for that money. But had it been this man, this money now, you have something that you want to invest it into. Let me just use my business now, for instance. I told this 10,000, I'm going to use it to run Facebook ads that is going to give me more customers so that I can still be in business. The money is for Facebook ads. And this person comes and was like crying, my gas finish am. Will I carry the money for the Facebook ad and go and give the person? If I give the person the money, that means I don't have a business tomorrow. I won't have customers to talk to even have the next cash that I can even borrow him tomorrow. I'll politely tell him, oh, I'm very sorry. I really want to help, but at this moment, all my cash are budgeted for. All my cash has been budgeted for. This particular one that is even in my hand, it has been budgeted for. I'm sorry, I don't have a spare. Except maybe you have a spare and you call it maybe for charity, because definitely you also put that into consideration. You have to help somebody, okay? But you have to help based on the budget you have made for your charity, because there should be a budget for charity. CSROs, alms giving, giving back to the church, giving back to the society. There should be a particular percentage for that. So that's why you have to budget your expenditures, so they don't just go overboard and you don't use money meant for A and use it for B and start relying on luck. It will not work that way, okay? So another thing I want to draw our attention to is this popular saying of delayed gratification. Yes, it works so well. That is how it's supposed to be. Gratification is something that satisfies the soul, that suits your mind, that makes you happy, right? But a lot of persons, they do the opposite. I learned this from Alex Omozi, the author of 1 Million Leads. He said a lot of persons, instead of delaying gratification, they delay pain. They enjoy themselves now and delay their pains for tomorrow. That is what so many persons are doing right now. Those that don't want to take their businesses very seriously. Most 9 to 5 workers, they will like, they know that yes, this job that they are doing, one day they will not be strong again. One day they will grow old. One day their services will not be needed. Anything can happen, any eventuality can happen. Instead of them to use now that they are still strong and active to start building their business, to start building their brand, they will say, leave it later, later. that later will continue until you are so feeble and weak and you cannot do anything about it again. By that time, you now start chewing the bread of regret, and that one, as you are chewing it, your mouth is full of gravels. So it's delayed gratification, not delayed pain. Are you doing delayed pain? You better look into your finances now, because you start investing now. Into highest it will take you is 4 years. Highest 4 years if you're diligent. Yes, I'm saying 4 years because you're doing the 9 to 5, so you can be managing it alongside your job for the meantime. But if you're fully out like me, it will not take you up to that 4 years. Highest 1 year. Even by 6 months sef, you're already an authority in a particular field that people have known you, if you are really serious. So why not bear that pain now? It's not gonna be funny, it's not gonna be easy. I'm not telling you it's rosy, but it's worth it. It's worth it. Your future self will thank you. Your children will thank you. They will. Don't be that parent or that mom that when the children, the mommy, I want to buy, so say I don't have money. Mommy, buy me this, so say I don't have money. And they are seeing their mates. They have everything that they need, and you tell them to be content. Because they'll tell you, when others were making money, where were you? When everybody was making money on the internet, where were you? When Coach Vivian was teaching 9 to 5 workers how to set up a side hustle, where were you? And you now start eating the bread of regret. I don't want that to be you. I want to believe you are getting value from this live streaming. Yes, so this is where we are going to draw the curtain for today. Tomorrow we are going to come with solution number 3, how you can cure your lean pause. I want you to stay tuned. Please do well to share this live streaming. Yes, I'm requesting it. Please kindly share this live streaming to your audience members, so that they can also participate from this value. You know, they say sharing is caring. So thank you very much for watching. For my YouTube community, amazing people, I appreciate you. If this is your first time of coming across me teaching like this, yes, this is what I do every day for the whole year. I'm going to be coming live once every day or twice, as the case may be, to share value with you, to share my experience, to share my story, to share one or two things that will be very helpful to you. So I implore you to make out time every day. Just try and check on my profile. You'll be able to digest something very, very useful. So till I come your way next time, I want to really appreciate you and say thank you for watching. Keep a date with me tomorrow, where we shall be on day 42 of 365 days of sharing value. Until then, you know I love you, right?